Write, the features in their app to have a video. So this is a game, and the developer of that game decided to use a video footage from the video, from the game itself, to advertise the game. It's actually very powerful for them, right? Because there is no way you can see the game better described and explained to the user unless you use a video. The other thing you can do with this kind of ad units is to re-engage with an existing audience. So assuming that someone has installed your app but haven't used it for a period of time, you may be able to use this kind of ad units to basically remind them about the latest product or an offer that you may have that will actually deep link straight into your app and will help people remind about how cool your app is and that they should be using it more often. So it's not just about acquisition, it's also about re-engagement. The last thing I want to talk to you about is monitoring. So a lot of you may be in early days about your product, and ideally you want to figure out how your product works, if it has a market fit, if people like to use your product, and so on. So your mindset is actually calibrating against achieving that goal. But if you want to make money, you're basically going to have to deal with you have to basically consider three different channels. One is to basically build an app that is not free, but people have to pay to download it. In some cases that works very well, in some other cases that doesn't. People tend to install free ads, but they have a reservation when it comes to paying, $1 or even more to download the app. So if you want to drive an audience, test your app, test what works best with your app, you should probably make it free. And then, if at some point in the future you realize that people would be willing to pay for your app, then you should consider starting charging people. The second thing that you can do to make some money is to have some ads there. And the third thing, which is pretty obvious, is to have in-app purchases. So if you have a commerce app, if you are like someone like Gojek, where you may need to pay for those services, you can use in-app purchases, and that's basically a monetization channel you can use. Now, what Facebook has been doing for the past few years is that it uses ads basically to fund our business. And those ads are actually the ads that we talked a bit earlier, the ads that developers like you guys can use to grow their audiences. So what we effectively wanted to do is make those ads available to you. I'm going to skip some slides because they are not super relevant for you. What we want to do is make those ads available to your apps as well. So I have another video here that basically explains it. So I'm going to...
It can be challenging to make money from mobile ads in your app. That's because when ads don't work for people, nobody wins. With Audience Network, we provide a mobile advertising experience for your app that works for everyone. Just pick the ad format that's right for your app. From banners and interstitials to customizable native ads that match the look and feel of your app. Then, Facebook's network of advertisers, using Facebook's accurate targeting, shows your audience ads they want to see from brands they care about. So you can build a business from the app you worked hard to create.
So, key takeaway, the same ad units that you can use to grow your audiences, you can actually have them on your end. And you can have them in a format that looks native to your app. So you don't necessarily need to go back to the formats that you can see on Facebook, because those formats work for lists. Your app may have a different format, a different layout. So you can customize the look and feel of those ads to be to look native within your own app experiences. And the same thing that you have seen happening on Facebook can happen in your app. People that use your apps can actually click on those ad units and download another app. And at the end of the month, you're going to get a check from us with money. That's how it works. So the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is FP Start. So we talked about all the products that we have made available to you guys, that you can build your products, grow your products, and make money from your products. But we also wanted to talk to you a bit about programs that we have set up that will help you achieve pretty much the same objectives. One of them is FP Start. We talked about our mission, so I'm going to get to the bottom of the detail. of what FB Start is. So FB Start is fundamentally a combination of three things: benefits, that I'm going to talk to you in more details a little bit later; mentorship, and this is us being here because we work closely with this incubator, and we came here to basically talk to you and provide this mentorship; and a community. So as you can imagine, Jackie, myself, Daud, and Alice cannot be here every day, but you are a member of a community already here, and sharing within that community is very important. So we want you to join a bigger community, not just a community of 20, how many startups you have here? 25. So the community that we are talking about here, the FP Start community, has around 10,000 companies at this particular point of time. It's a community that is international. It's a community of people that have similar challenges like you guys, and they can help you answer some of those challenges. Oops, skipped too fast. So when it comes to the benefits, what we have done is that we put together a list of products, and we partner with some of those guys that provide those products that you can use for different things, from hiring people to designing better app experiences, to getting in front of people using email marketing campaigns, to building those experiences because parse is actually part of the offering, and so on. So for those companies that will sign up for this program, and you are obviously welcome to sign up for the program, the benefits that you can get are up to $80,000 US. The direct mentorship I already mentioned. People like us will actually spend some time with you today, and in the near future you may have similar opportunities to spend time with people from Facebook, where you can actually ask questions about how you can build your apps, how you can scale your business, and how you can make money. And you can actually do that face to face, but also through our events like this, events that we would be doing in the market, where more people will be invited, people like you, as well as office hours and email campaigns. And then the community that we talked about. So we have 3 member tracks, and those are tailored for companies that are in different stages in their lifetime. For companies like you guys, I think because you're just getting started, pre-launch is probably the right track. So within that track, you're gonna get products that are very relevant for companies at your stage. We're not gonna be talking about monetization, collaboration within bigger teams, and this kind of tools that are not necessarily useful for you guys, but we're going to be talking about products that are more helpful about building and growing some of those experiences. And those products are actually worth $15,000 US. Significant amount of money, I think, everywhere you look at it. Then there are 2 more tracks that are more relevant for companies that are a little bit more mature, that have potentially bigger teams, like teams of 10, 15, 20 people, even more. And the tools that we make available there are worth $30,000 to $80,000 US. And this year we actually introduced 2 new tracks that provide additional benefits to developers that are either helping us with free basics and internet.org. We call it the social goods track, and Jackie may be talking to you a little bit more about that later. And if you are a gaming company, we have some tools specific for gaming companies that you can use. So you can be a bootstrap in the bootstrap track and be also a social good company, so the benefits will increase accordingly. Or you can be an accelerate and a gaming company, so you get more benefits by being in both tracks. So the application process is very straightforward. You just go to fbstart.com. You provide some information with regards to the company, yourselves, and we will probably give you, if we haven't given you already, a code that you can use to expedite the review process and get you guys approved. And once you get approved, which will probably take a couple of weeks, then you have access to all those tools that we talked about, and access to the Facebook team that will communicate from time to time to you with interesting updates about events or products that we may be launching. And that's it from me. You have any questions?
I just wondering, last time we already tried to using paying for Facebook ads,
Yeah.
and we faced with what I say, like farmer. People who just give like from other area, and it's not real account. Is there any way, any method to prevent that?
Do you know? I haven't come across this.
Yeah, no, I haven't. But I imagine for us, we're always looking for ways to better improve our way of taking out like the illegitimate accounts. So we're always developing more software that can recognize and remove them instantly. So, I mean, hopefully your reporting though, that actually helps our AI. We have a lot of artificial intelligence system that can learn quickly. So as people report it, it starts identifying these networks and just taking it down. So we're very committed to improving that overall, so that will also reflect it on the other
This
products.
is really because sometimes we pay for pay per click, and they just click and we don't have.
You can probably start optimizing your campaigns based on installs.
So are you focused on liking on the page?
Yeah, like and page and visit our website.
Yeah.
And the report said they have the quota for the pay per click,
Okay,
but
and remind me, can you remind me your company just so we know?
we're from Karental.
Oh, Carental. So
Yeah.
it's very important for you
Yeah,
guys.
when we check our website traffic, the number is not matched.
But why do you want to drive likes to your page?
It's make some awareness for our product, so we try to make marketing a little bit, just make an article, and we
How many likes do you have on your page?
Around 200.
200 likes.
Yeah, but when we see the person that was liking our page, it's kind of shady person, not quite. Yeah, not quite. I sense that it's not a real person.
No, I mean, that's probably not the case. It may not be the right person for you guys. Right? We have a very rigorous system to take down all those accounts that are, not real people, and we do this every day. So I don't suspect that they are not people, robots and stuff. They are probably people, but not the right people for you. But I wouldn't necessarily discourage you from driving more likes to your page. But I don't think that's essential for your business. You should probably be using other tactics. You have people go to your website or go to your mobile apps and basically engage with the product. Because liking your page by itself is not a great acquisition channel.
But how about the mismatch between the pay-per-click view, pay-per-click and
When we set up an ads to drive traffic to our website,
Yeah.
The Facebook Analytics and Google Analytics, they show quite different huge gap between, maybe in Facebook 100 visits, but in the Google Analytics they only said 50 or maybe less.
But what is Google Analytics giving you? Impressions, right?
Right. Sorry?
Google Analytics can only give you impressions, not referrals.
Oh.
Can they?
Referral from Facebook.
Can you use Google Analytics to get the referrals from Facebook, or just to figure out how many impressions you got?
Referral from Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe also we can take this offline
Yeah.
because it seems very specific to your account. We do have a team focused on working with SMBs, so small medium businesses like yours, as it relates to advertising, and they might be able to help. So maybe we can follow up, get your information, and see if they can have someone in touch with you. Because we definitely want to make sure to help. But I don't know if we can solve it
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, we won't solve it here. Cool. So Jackie can talk to you about internet.org and
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, JP. How's everybody? Good?
Still awake?
Yeah, still awake? We have 4 companies here, right?
Yep.
All business people?
So since you guys are the business folks, what keeps you up at night right now? Just traffic. That's true. Or is it because you're